A decomposing goat carcass in a bathtub and an 8-month-old infant. The child's parents were taken into custody, and you won't believe what police say their reaction was when they learned that their child would be taken away. The chief of police said what he saw inside the home was so disgusting that, quote, "In my 30 years of service, I have never encountered such a horrific situation involving unsanitary conditions and such a large number of animals." We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. This is the type of story where you need to read the headline twice because it is so shocking. These are pictures that the Honeypath, South Carolina police sent us of what they found inside a home on May 19th. It is a home filled with animals, feces, and garbage. Some animals are in their cages, like dogs and raccoons. Others seem to be walking freely through the home. In total, police say they found 47 animals, raccoons, chickens, dogs, and cats. Here's one picture they sent us of a raccoon in its cage inside the home. Now, the pictures really hit home, though, for as sensational as all of this is. You look at this picture, and that's a crib inside a messy room, and you can see the garbage that's on the floor alongside that crib. Police say they found an 8-month-old child in this house. That child was taken out of the home by officers, and it is reportedly now in the custody of a family member. Now, not only did police say they found living animals inside the home, they also allegedly found a decomposing goat carcass in a bathtub. Police say they were called to this house in Anderson County, South Carolina, about 3 hours from Atlanta, after they say they had a request from the Department of Social Services that were concerned about the living conditions. And from those pictures, you can certainly see why. Here's a picture of the house per Google Maps. In this picture, what you see on the outside, it looks somewhat well kept, but police say it is likely the house will be considered inhabitable after what they found inside the home. And here are the two people who were arrested, who police say are responsible for everything that you see in those pictures. The parents of the infant, Michael Foley and Kayla Renard. Both of them are now facing charges, including unlawfully placing a child at risk or causing harm, and also facing charges related to animal abuse. Now, here's a quote that the local police chief gave a local TV station, WKRC in South Carolina, about this couple. He said, quote, "Sitting there calm and really no emotion, no facial expressions. You would think that they'd be a little upset that someone was taking their 8-month-old baby, that the police were there and discovered the horrific conditions of this house. You would think that they would have to know that they were in trouble." But apparently, from what the chief is saying, it didn't appear like this couple seemed to recognize the trouble that they were allegedly in. Now, here are some more pictures to help you paint the scene of what this couple was living in, what this child was living in inside the home. You can see on the left side of your screen here, there is the crib that we believe that that child was sleeping in. And at 8 months old, you have to think that the child was also crawling, and you can see just how dirty